Welcome to Clinical GAN. Today we are going to discuss about the roles and responsibilities of key players in clinical trial industry, which includes sponsor, CRO, a contract research organization, and site. Let's see who is a sponsor. Who is a sponsor? The sponsor can be an individual, pharmaceutical company, or a government agency, or academic institution, or a private organization. They take the responsibility to initiate, manage, and finance the clinical trial, but does not actually conduct the investigation unless it is a sponsor investigator. In general, the sponsor is the commercial manufacturer that has developed a product in which it holds the principal financial interest, holds the IND or Investigational New Drug Application, and files the NDA or New Drug Application. Let's see the sponsor responsibilities. The roles and responsibilities of sponsor is clearly stated in the ICH GCP guidelines. Sponsors need to follow these guidelines to receive authorization. Some of the broader roles of a sponsor include but are not limited to the following. Auditing. Sites are monitored and audited to ensure conduct of the trial continues to meet GCP protocol and regulations. Information on investigational product. The sponsor should provide enough safety and efficacy data from preclinical studies and clinical trials data available till date. Data management and record keeping. This is to handle the data, to verify the data, to conduct the statistical analysis, to prepare the trial reports, and maintaining accurate records for all aspects of the trial. Financing. The financial aspect of the trial should be documented in an agreement between the sponsor and the investigator or institution. Manufacturing. Sponsor should ensure that the investigational product is manufactured in accordance with applicable good manufacturing practices and is coded and labeled with applicable regulatory requirements. Supplying and handling investigational product. To ensure timely delivery of investigational product and accountability. Notification to regulatory authority. Sponsor should submit any required application to the appropriate authority for review, acceptance, and/or permission. Safety information. The sponsor should promptly notify all concerned authorities of findings that could affect adversely the safety of a subject or impact the conduct of the trial. Non-compliance. Non-compliance with the protocol, SOP, GCP, or applicable regulatory requirement by an investigator or institution or by a member of the sponsored staff should lead to prompt action by the sponsor to secure compliance. A sponsor may use a CRO or contract research organization for any of the above responsibilities. Let's see who is a CRO. A contract research organization is a company that provides support to the pharmaceutical, biotechnology, and medical device industries. CRO services. CROs are research service providers outsourced on a contract basis. A CRO may provide services such as but not limited to biological assay development, preclinical research or animal studies. Clinical research, this includes trial monitoring as well, where CROs hire their own CRA or clinical research associates who monitor the site for feasibility and site qualification. They also make sure that the site follow good clinical practice and the protocol. Other services include clinical trial management, which includes project management, database design and build, clinical trial data management, medicine and disease coding, quality and metric reporting, followed by statistical analysis, plan and reports, followed by pharmacovigilance. The purpose to contract the CROs is CROs are contracted to reduce costs for companies developing new medicines. They aim to simplify the entry into drug market and simplify the development, as the need for large pharmaceutical companies to do everything in-house is now redundant. CROs also support foundations, research institutions, and universities in addition to governmental organizations such as NIH, EMA, etc. CROs that specialize in clinical trial services can offer their clients the expertise of moving a new drug or device from its conception to FDA EMA marketing approval without the sponsor having to maintain a staff or for these services. What is a site? The site is usually a hospital or a similar healthcare institution that has adequate infrastructure and staff to meet the requirements of a clinical trial protocol. The site responsibilities. Some of the broader responsibilities of a site include, but are not limited to, the following: communicating with sponsors in a timely manner, obtaining IRB or Institutional Review Board approval, conducting trial as per protocol and applicable regulatory requirements, ensuring patient safety as per ICH-GCP guidelines, safety reporting, communicating serious, unexpected, and adverse reactions to sponsors and regulators, documentation, to maintain accurate records including source records and all versions of the protocol and the informed consent form. Label, use, and storage of the drug in accordance with the regulations and the protocol or the investigator's brochure. Site Management Organizations or SMO. SMOs are emerging as the number of clinical research sites are increasing. A SMO is an organization that provides clinical trial-related services to a CRO, or a pharmaceutical company, or a biotechnology company, or a medical device company, or clinical sites. SMOs are relatively new entrants into the field of clinical research and have grown ever since at a very faster rates in US, India, China, and Brazil, where clinical trial outsourcing is at its peak. Some, but not all, responsibilities include patient recruitment, patient follow-up, informed consent form ICF translation, alerting investigators of potential protocol violations, alerting investigators of potential ICH-GCP violations, and there are other more site-related responsibilities mentioned earlier. This was all the brief about the responsibilities of the key players in clinical trials. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed earlier.